The story is told of a man who is hired to repaint a boat. Discovering a small hole in the bottom, he repairs the leak and heads home. The next day, the owner of the boat visits him, and in addition to paying him for the paint job, he adds an additional generous sum. "What's this?" asked the man. "It's for fixing the leak." "But that was such a small job," replied the painter. "Allow me to explain," the owner responded. "I knew the boat had a leak and intended to repair it yesterday. Imagine to my horror when I went to the dock and discovered my grandchildren had taken the boat out for a ride. To my relief, they soon returned, and I realized that you had fixed the leak on the boat. To you, it was a small repair, not even worth mentioning, but to me, it was the greatest good deed you could have done." When the Torah describes the process of Shemitah, of resting from working the land during the 7th year, it assures the people, although you may wonder what we will eat in the 7th year, God will bless the produce of the 6th year, that it will be abundant enough not only for the 6th year itself, but for the 7th year and beyond. In other words, although naturally the 6th year would not be the strongest yield, after the fields had been worked for the previous 5 years, it was to be blessed by God. Our sages explain the 7-year cycle represents the 7 millennium of creation. The 6,000 years represent our work and toil in preparation for the 7th millennium, the era of Mashiach. We may ask, how can we in the 6th millennium hope to accomplish what those before us have not? Much like the field, after 6 years of work, we are worn down by the years of exile, by the oppression, the challenges, and the struggles. But the Torah assures us, God will bless our work. Even if we deem ourselves small, in God's eyes we are great. It's precisely because of the struggles we've endured, the challenges we've navigated, the oppression we have survived, that we emerge stronger than ever. The knockout punch does not have to be the strongest. It only needs to be delivered at the right time. The Torah is telling us now is that time. The world is hanging in balance, and our actions have the ability to affect change. What we may consider small and ineffective deeds are the final steps paved on the road to redemption. Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Gorari, an accomplished scholar and talented teacher, once approached the Rebbe for guidance. He believed his students were in need of a powerful, all-encapsulating truth that would inspire them to remain deeply committed to their faith while living in a modern world. The Rebbe replied, "Your message should continuously reaffirm the teaching of Maimonides, that every person should consider themselves and the world on an even scale. Impress upon them that every action they take, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, holds great potential, and it could be that these seemingly small actions are the ones that will bring about the true and complete redemption." Put differently, society screams to us that we are insignificant, and what we do doesn't really matter. Judaism teaches us the opposite. What we do matters, not only for us, but it can shape the destiny of the world. Mashiach energy tells us that no action is too small, and no deed is too diminutive. The world lies in balance, and the keys are in our hands.